So I'm 60 hours into Dragon Age Veilguard, and I just found out that you can play this game as real time with pause. My mind is blown right now because previously, with the context menu for combat and stuff, this menu right here. Previously, playing it on the controller, you bring this up and you are expected to hold the mouse button to keep it open by default. But you can actually toggle this so that it's usable with the press of a button, and then rather than this disappearing, because the default manner is you bring this up, you hold it, you do your buttons, you let off, and it does the actions that you've told it to do, which is a weird, it's more of the action RPG version of this. But you can do this to where you bring this up, leave it alone, I'm hands free now, I select the actions that I want my characters to do, still doesn't go away, and then I can close it down and they perform their actions, which adds a whole nother strategic level to my gameplay. And I'm like sitting here going, I didn't know I could do this. And it's funny because I was literally recording the beginner's guide to the accessibility options, and I was going through, clicking all the things and trying all these things out, and I went, oh, mind blown. So I actually wanted to go into a combat scenario here really quick and just try this out with you guys on a video here. So let's go ahead and we're going to dive into we're at the
Ready
arena.
For something really spicy? I've got what you.
Yeah, I'm skipping through this. Let's fight because I want to bring this up and show you guys.
All right,
so,
get your ass in there and give us a show.
Previously, when you're in combat, it's very fluid by default. It's very fast-paced.
Victory.
So normally, I would bring this up, I would have to hold down the button, and then I would go from there and control things. And oftentimes, it would start to feel a little fatiguing in longer fights because it's like, I don't necessarily want to have to be constantly just holding that down. Because, old man fingers, they get tired after doing that for 8 hours a day. So this, and also a lot of times during combat when I'm streaming, I want to be able to pause, take a breather, talk to the community, and then jump back into it. But now I can go in here and say, okay, now I feel like I have a much better chance to now slow it down, and let's focus fire here. So I'm going to send Davrin over here to do a battle cry. And then while he's doing that, let's go ahead, we've got a blooded Tarlock, Balatar. Let's get the Tarlock. So I'm going to go ahead and do a blizzard on them. So Davrin's going to taunt, she's going to do a blizzard, and now to close it down, I'm going to hit the RB button again, and they're going to go do their thing.
In the Hall of Valor, give it up for renowned Grey Warden.
I'm going to run in here. Do some of my stuff. So again, now we're in the action combat stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna slow this down again because now I've got guys on me and I need to focus fire. So we're gonna say, you guys attack this target. I'm gonna do my pilfer ability. We're gonna unpause. We're gonna get back into it. We're going to bring it down again, and I'm going to say, hey, Davrin, actually, you know what? What do we got here? Let's get on this guy. Let's taunt him. I'm going to unpause and get out of the way. Alright, we're going to pause now. I'm going to go to this guy. I'm going to do my combo with her. Unpause.
Hey, behind you!
Ah. Let's get over here and get on this guy. Alright, let's pause, taunt, pilfer, unpause.
Thanks, Davrin. Happy now.
Ah!
Good to go. Now it's your turn.
Alright, he taunted. Let's pause it again. Let's go ahead and do a blizzard on everybody. I missed. Oh! Let's go ahead and hit him with this and a Son. And I'm going to stand back and just pew pew. Oh, did they not do it? Hold up. Yes, and yes. It's because I canceled out instead of hitting RB again. There we go. Dude.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you.
My mind is blown right now. That has, like, single-handedly, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to that new style, because after 60 hours of gameplay, I was very used to the having that contextual menu need to be held open. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. And holding it down while I'm selecting the things that my party need to be doing, and then letting go of it to like release and have them go do things. But knowing that I can come in and just bring this open and go hands free. This is literally real time with pause. This is the Dragon Age that I grew up with in Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, this is the real time with pause that I have always loved. The only difference here is that instead of having a top-down view with my characters, I can now go in and have this with the third-person action RPG style. But you can fully pause the gameplay here. This is big news for those of you who maybe feel a little overwhelmed by the action style of combat and maybe feel that it's a little too fast-paced. You're trying to figure out, how can I slow it down? One option is to obviously go into the storytelling mode and have the game go into easy mode. But you can also go in there and turn this on so that you can fully pause the gameplay in the middle of combat and have that experience that you might have been used to playing the other games. Or if you've never played a Dragon Age game before and you've played around with other real-time with pause games and you were sort of wishing that you could do that here, you totally can. I didn't know this. I'm sure somebody in the comments will be like, you're such an idiot. I knew that from the beginning. I didn't, guys. The default option is not to have the pause on. There is no default option with pause. The default is you hold it down, you choose your abilities, you release the button, and you go do those abilities. But knowing that I can fully pause it, this gives me a moment to take it down a notch, slow it down, relax a little bit more in combat, and have more strategic control of what's going on in a pace that I'm comfortable with. And that is a win in my book. So that right there is a big deal for me. And I cannot wait to get back to playing this morning and streaming and show you guys this in real time. So like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Daily streams here and on Twitch at 8, 9 a.m. Central Time. I do play a lot of games. There's about 7,000 videos on the channel, so hopefully we'll see you watching one of those or in the next game we play after this. So until then, stay safe. Happy gaming.